Jay's master copy can come in now.
Monty, the audience should know as well that normally people can't come and stroke him. Maybe the owner can, but anybody else can't just walk up and stroke him. If he was tied up, he'd break away.
Mounting block with it.
And also he has to be sedated to be clipped because of the fear. That's right. Anything else to add?
Yeah, I'm sure of those things. And oftentimes they'll bring me a horse that is like this, or I don't see many like this, but oftentimes they'll bring me horses that are dehumanized, if you will. And I will hear them say to me, "Oh, he hates men, you know." Yeah, right. Does that surprise me? It was a man. Women don't often beat horses over the head. This horse has had twitches on. He's had his ears turned down. He's been struck on the head.
Do you want 20 for pony?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just get it from you. I want to show you Jay's master copy, and this is Lou Talentire, his mistress, and John Calder, her partner, and they have Mendip stud. And Copy is going to be my partner tonight. I want to show you how we train our horses in what I have as a Willing Partners program in California. All the horses learn how to come up to the mounting block and present you with the stirrup and then stand there to get on. It took a Copy about 20 minutes to learn this, and he hasn't forgotten it. Attaboy. Okay. Good boy. Okay. Now comes the new thing, and this is the first time that these two have seen one another. And Copy's all right with that, but Rocky might just worry about Copy a little for a bit because he's worried about everything. But I was working with a horse in California, and I discovered something. I was showing people how to lead the horse from another horse and to have him come up with a dually halter. And when I stopped, I'd stop him, back him up, and then bring him forward with the weight of the horse there, and just on the western saddle like that. And I noticed that this mare, who was extremely head shy, started walking with her head right at my leg and actually allowing me to stop her and back her up with her head staying here by my leg. And she seemed quite happy with me being close to me like that, and my hand very near her head. And subsequent to that, I just thought, you know, I'm going to try to rub her on top of the neck, see how she handles that. And she handled it beautifully. She let me rub her on the neck, and within 5 minutes, I was stroking her head and going in places where she would never let me go when I was on the ground. And it suddenly dawned on me that the animal that abused her was on the ground. But this animal is not. So it's a different animal. You can turn horses that are head shy in the field, and other horses can come up and put their noses up around their head, and they don't say anything negative about it. So they're not head shy with another horse. Do you think that's true? I don't know. What am I seeing here? And I saw a horse go positive. And then I had a student come in and go on the other side of my filly and put the hands of the student where my hands were and start to rub the horse's head. And she allowed him to do it. And I gradually eased my saddle horse away from my head shy horse. And she allowed the handler, the now student on the ground, to handle the head. And then last week in Bedfordshire,
Kiso, yeah.
Kiso College in Bedfordshire, we had a head shy horse, and it worked a treat. That head shy horse and the first one were about a 7 out of 10 for head shy. And I'm going to call Rocky a 9 out of 10. I don't know. It's a guess. But let me just tell you for certain, Rocky is more head shy than the other two were. So I've done 2 in a row. And if it works on Rocky, it will work on any head shy horse. I don't know where we're going. But let me just show you what I did. And then you be the judge. I'm going to put my hand up here on Rocky's neck and just ride along. It's worrying him a lot. And that's okay. But I'll just ride along here and rub the top of his neck. And I think you can see, I wish I had a heart rate monitor on him, because he had about 120 pulse rate. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about with these heart rates. He had about 120 when I first put my hand up there. And at this point in time, he's in the 70s, I would say, close to that.
Monty, the owner's already said that there's no way that she could get her hand there if she was, say, leading him out to the field or something?
No, I don't question that at all. Just keep watching.
The owner also says her heart rate is about 270 at the moment.
We have done that. We've had heart rate monitors on me, my horse, and my owner. And almost every time the owner has the highest heart rate. And they're just sitting outside. But they know the problems. Owners know the problem better than any of us. And I'm going to stop here now. And I'm just going to begin to converse with Rocky. Oh, when I stopped now, that was a different story. He said, oh, what are you going to do now? But I'm gradually getting closer and closer to the top of Rocky's head. So I think you're going to see something now that you're going to find quite amazing, because, yeah, I know it's emotional. It's emotional for me too, because, you know, I was an abused child. My father used horrible techniques on horses, and he used them on me too. And the doctors found out when I was in my 50s that I had 72 broken bones before the age of puberty. They were all prepubescent fractures, 72 of them. I knew there were broken bones. Everybody knew there were broken bones. I had no plasters on at all. They just took me to my grandmother's house and let me heal up. My father said, "You'll respect me, boy." And I said, I respect you, and I didn't respect him at all unless you spell respect F-E-A-R. I feared him. But look what you're watching happen here. I'm going to touch his ear now. He's distracted by copy a little bit. But I'm rubbing his ear. And I'm going to come over here and rub this one. Now, this is the one that was really twisted down by the right-handed guy. And so he resisted a little bit more over here. But look what's happening. I'm going to put this line down. Oh, he didn't like me moving that line. No. I'm going to put the line down on that side, though, and I'm just going to rub. And now this is what I did with my filly at home, and I'm bringing my other hand in now. And my left hand is going to rub the left ear, and my right hand, the right ear. And Rocky is going to say, oh, you know what? That's the first time I've ever felt human hands, and they felt good on me. And I'm going to go down his face, and I'm going to begin to bring Rocky in closer to my body. This horse copy is so great because I can just move him a little closer with my leg like that. Huh? Did you see that? He's fantastic, isn't he?
Monty, if you look closely at his ears, can you see white hairs around the base of one of his ears, where it's probably the damage that they've done as well? They've killed,
Oh,
just
my
small,
word.
but probably they have torn it.
It's true. Wow. Not only that, but this one, the better one, has deep crevices, scars down, or they've put an ear twitch on him and twisted it down.
The owner can't get there to see anything, she says, obviously,
Yeah.
so...
He's letting me do anything I want. I want his head a little, oh, I know. I hadn't worked on that little part right over there, but I want to get closer here and just give him a love like this. Look at this. Now I'm coming down to places like where they put the twitch on here, but they didn't put a twitch on while they were on another horse. Could you ever do that with him before?
I can touch his nose, but I can't go anywhere up where your top hand is.
Yeah, well actually, he's pretty good here. I'm going to put my hand in his mouth and I'm going to let him play with my fingers there in his mouth, because they will take the aura from my skin and begin to accept me as a human being when they can taste it like that. And I'm going to put it in his nose too, like this. And just keep rubbing these eyes and, oh yes, all around that area there. My word, that's terrible. But right now, things are going very well.
Amazing.
Rosie Jones, come on down.